There are several 2D animation softwares in the market. Is it worth paying $999 for a year to get a subscription for 2D animation? Are the characters good? Can they move around the way we want? Are there any versatility in scenes and actions and whatnot? All of that will be discussed in this video. This is a review of VYOND and seeing is it worth 999. Let's get started and go to the screen. As you can see, we are here in the screen. Its subscription is, the annual subscription would be $999, and if you want to go with premium, which do not include the animation style which you might sometimes want, you can go ahead with the premium one. And if you go monthly, you see, it will be $159 a month, which is of course a good amount of money. So let me log in quickly to the software and let me show you what the software can do and is it worth it or no. So let me give you a quick walkthrough through the software and see the features. So here we go, and quickly click on create video. Let me share the screen with you. So yes, so as you can see, when we log into VYOND, we get an option of create a video, and then we get these three options, which is contemporary style, which you can see is more of cartoonish, you may say. And then we have a business friendly. This is kind of animations used in explainer videos and some training videos, you can say. And then we have whiteboard animation videos where you see black and white. So one of the good things about this is that these videos are used especially for explaining topics, which is very nice. So if you see what they can be used for, so contemporary can be used for branded videos, animated infographics. Yeah, infographics would be nice. Promotional videos, demos. The business friendly videos would be something which is scenario based. Company culture videos, as I told you, specifically companies like this, this is more of a business friendly style, as they say. Announcement explainer videos, and then tutorials, micro learning videos, and complex ideas could be drawn this way. So now once you choose one of the styles, it does not mean that you cannot add other styles. It's just that it will show by default the options of that style, but you can always go ahead and mix and match and add some other characters from other styles as well. So that is one of the good things. So let's select the middle one. So once we click on it, it'll start loading, and it'll start opening up the page. So depending on your internet speed, it may be a little bit slow or fast, but I've not seen too many delays, and the software is good. The server is pretty good. So once you come to this screen, this is your main animation screen, where you have a total of four things, which is the main screen where you see the scene. You have the timeline down there where you see what's happening in every scene. You can add new scenes. We'll talk about that. Then you have the upper left corner here where you take the media, you upload the media, you take it from the asset library they have and stuff like that. And then you have the upper right corner where you choose actions, whether you want to replace any character, whether you want to move them, but whether you want the camera movement. So that would be done here. So as you can see, we have this scene, which is a default scene. Whenever you load it, the scenes comes. Let's see what scenes do we have. So if we choose scene, we have these type of scenes. So CS, catering, charts, concept, education, finance, healthcare, holidays, home, industrial, leisure, logos, and then marketing, news, office, and so on and so forth. So we have quite a lot. So if we see whiteboard animations, we almost have the same ones here. And then we see contemporary, we have the same ones here. And then we have one thing which is called common graph, where you don't see the faces actually, but you have this type of one. So I'll show you in a bit. So let's choose a different style. So let's say sports. So as you can see, they have already developed these scenes where you can, um, change it according to your will. So for example, if let's preview that what scene they are doing actually in this, to have an idea that what's happening. So as you can see, it's this guy is hitting a ball. Yeah, so this scene is there already. So if you, for example, thought to add some sports, you can have preset scenes. Let's see what other scenes are there. We can have like the ball is going up and this guy is jumping and catching the ball, if you see here, and this is an out. So they have, different type of sports scenes. This one is yeah, ice ones and stuff. So you have very limited, only baseball you have, and you don't have football, you don't have other ones, but the idea is you have a few scenes. Then if we see shopping, you have different scenes like shopping malls, the corner of the shop. So for example, if you want to create a scene in the mall, or you want to create a scene in the grocery store, you have that. So one of the nice things about these is that it would be easier. For example, let's say dinner. Yeah, so you want to create a scene of dinner, so you just search for dinner and you would have all the scenes which could relate to dinner. So that can be easy for you to, yeah. So you are out at dinner and then you are with your family, for example, here with dinner. So that is something nice. And then you can always change. For example, you say, this scene is good, but we want to replace this person with another adult, because we just think that, so then you can, because she's standard, you can let her sit and you can duplicate her and you can make more of them. So we'll come to that. So the idea is you can still have your scenes and then you can just replace them with some other ones if you want. Yeah, so this will entirely change your scene. So even if you are copying the scenes, this guy became so big. So yeah, you're copying the scenes, you can still add new scenes and stuff. So this is something nice. Okay, now what else we have here is we have props. So in props, let's say we want fridge. I'm not sure if fridge will be there, but let's see. Yeah, so we have a fridge. That's good. So we can just put the fridge in. We have this. This doesn't, that's not a nice fridge. This is nice. So instead of that, instead of this cupboard, we want to put a fridge here because it makes more sense, for example. And then you have like this. Yeah, and then you push it back. You change the order to move backward, move backward, and move backward. So why you are moving these many is because control down. So control down, you press control down, 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 down. Why? Because if you do it completely down, then maybe it will go behind the scene also. So you have to make sure you. So as you can see, the fridge is there. This looks nice. And then if you want to change something, all of these are individual things. Yeah, you can make them bigger, you can make them smaller. There's plant. Yeah, so this is something nice, that it is quite customizable. This is something I like about. So you see, there are, the food is also one by one, they put one by one, so they've created scene in a good nice way. So for example, we put it here, or we delete it, we put something like tomato, for example. Yeah, so yeah, so these are the props. You can find props, you can go to contemporary, and you can see we have contemporary props as well. Then you can go to black on whiteboard, so you see all of that. So let's say food. Yeah, and then you'll have some nice food, and then you can place some nice burger on the plate, which is a black and white burger, but it looks nice. Yeah, so this is your burger, and as you can see, it looks really nice. Okay, so we delete this lady. There are two people and they are eating and stuff like that. So you can do a lot. Then you have charts. Charts definitely, it's easy to understand. You'll have these type of prompts which are charts, and then you have text. Now one of the things they don't have by default some amazing text means that I'm seeing this for centuries now. This is the same text style they have. They don't change it much. And then they, by the way, they don't have subtitles option. So if you are planning to have an animation and then upload srt file and something like that, you can't. If you are thinking of adding subtitles, you have to add these titles manually and add that, which is quite a lot of work, so you'd have to use something else. Yep. Then we have audio. So they have a very nice audio collection. So they've got music and they've got sound effects. So sound effect is something which is used in animation videos. It is more of a like an aeroplane sound in the airplane, for example, a chime, audience boo. Yeah, so all of these sounds are already there because these are one of the most important necessary things about an animation video. So this is all there is in this section. Then you can always go to scenes, check the scenes, characters. We have different characters, and we've seen characters like travel, sports, special occasions, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so you've got good amount of characters. Then you can create your own one. If you want to create a new character, you can create your own characters there. Then we go to this panel. If you go to this panel, you have quite a lot of things. So for example, you want to change the color of the or the accent of the something which looks very bad, this purple. So you make it darker, make it light, you can do that. You can also change the shade, for example, to something else, and yeah, whatever you would like. This, for example, you like this. Yeah, so you can choose every single thing and you can choose their color. So let's make the tomato green. Yeah, which will be the most awkward tomato. Yeah, so you can do that as well. And then you can always change the actions of these guys. I'll tell you later on. So for example, you choose the chair, you make it brown because brown looks better. So yeah, like brown, like others, it's the same. And then of course you can change the, for example, you are this lady, you want her, yeah, this, see, this fridge is down still. So let's make her up. Yeah, so she's up now. So you want to change her action, you can click on it. And they are grouped. Okay, so you have to remember when they are grouped, because she's holding this. So when they are grouped, you have to ungroup them. This is one of the other things. So you have to ungroup this. So instead of ungrouping and then try to change, let's change this guy's expressions or actions. So this guy, we go to expressions and we see expression is joy according to the direction is according to the action. So for example, you want to let this guy face the camera. He's now seeing, looking at you. You want him to see it right, you want to see him at left. Yeah, so means because he's talking somewhere or you want to change. Yeah, so for example, he's talking there and then he is angry, for example. Yeah, he's looking at you and he's angry. And then you can also change his actions. For example, he is pointing something, right? Pointing. So say pointing, and then you see there are different points. So for example, you want to choose, he's pointing while sitting. Yeah, so this could be let's see. Yeah, so for example, like this. So he's pointing somewhere or he's pointing upwards. Yeah, so he's pointing to this lady because she's not listening to him, and you can do that. And then see, he can, like, he's standing with someone, which is of course c- completely new scene. We don't want to do that. So this is what you can do. So you can change actions, you can change impressions, you can change the camera direction as well. And then you can replace, I've already told you, you can replace it with the characters. Now if you go to dialogue, he can speak different dialogues as well. So either you can add a dialogue by mic recording, so I can do that, or you can do text to speech where you can write the text and that person will speak, or you can upload an existing audio which you have. And then of course they've given an option of finding voice talent, because that makes sense here. And then you have enter effect and exit effect. So for example, you have a scene where you want that person to appear later, not right in with the scene. So for example, let's see, if this scene starts and this person is right away there, yeah, like he entered from the side, this is called entry. He, because this is, if you see, this is the entry already there. um, so this is already there, but if you want to remove that, you want this guy to have for example, no entries coming from the start, you can do that. You can for example do instant, like he suddenly instantly appears there. You do whiteboard animation, you do, I don't know, illustration, so that now this guy is made by illustration. So let's see that. And then you have the camera movement, so that is the last thing. Yeah, so this guy is made by the hand, and then you have the camera movement, which is the last important thing. So for example, you want to add camera movement and you want to um, start big or start small, or start big actually, and then you go here. Yeah, so this will zoom in the camera. So now while it loads, so as you can see where it loads, what is my take on VYOND in comparison to other software. So we have many other softwares. We have Animator, we have Doodly, we have Toonly, we have Creator Studio, we have many others. If you are looking for a 2D software which can by default do a lot of action, then this is the one. Most of the animation software, they are very limited. They definitely do come with a lot more attractive, some software like Creator Studio, it comes with a lifetime deal. You buy it, you can do quite a lot of nice stuff. The characters are very nice, they are much more attractive than this one. But then they are limited because number one, they want to earn money, so they put you on subscription if you want to have full access. And second is that you cannot do these many things like controlling the where it looks and then walks and then interact. Like VYOND can basically let you make stories out of it, right? So you can make stories out of it. If you don't know, there are many Hindi channels which are from India, they are making stories. Yeah, so just search for Hindi stories and you see these are some other characters. You may see a character from VYOND as well if you search much. Let me see. So most of these are default, but there will be many other ones. I remember a few where they make stories out of VYOND. Yeah, so let's see if we find something. So most of these are, so if you are thinking which software is this one, this is Cartoon Animator 4. This makes quite nice stories. So most of, okay, so on the search results, most of them are, you see how exaggerating they can make. Okay. Okay, if you believe it or not, let me paste something here. So if you believe it or not, this is made with VYOND. Indian, this whole story, or all of these stories which are here, are made with VYOND. So they've created some Indian characters, and they do a full story out of it. Yeah. So all of these stories are made with VYOND. You will find many other software like that, or many other channels like that, which makes, so I think VYOND can do quite a lot. According to me, it's one of the most versatile software. If you're looking for a budget software, I think Creator Studio or Create Studio would be something nice. But if you're looking a full package, full solution for your advertising videos, animated story videos, and explainer videos, then VYOND would be something nice. You can go through my link, which is in the description. You will be paying the same thing, but I would earn a commission on it if that seems fine to you. If not, then the video was made just to elaborate how VYOND works. Hope you like the video.